Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about another stock that is about to go crazy next week and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of yesterday's video, right after the intro. All right, y'all, right off the bat, the futures market is officially open. It opened for like about 2 hours and 30 minutes right now, and it's been bullish since the opening. I think we're about to make a higher high. Again, for those of y'all who missed the previous videos, I told all of you that if we broke below this level, then you should be worried, but it didn't. It held very strongly, and we had a massive day on Friday, and I think this momentum is going to continue on forward. Where is the SPY going to go? Honestly, it wouldn't be too much to ask to see the SPY at $3,860, and it may be even 3880 within like 2 days. All right, so that is my very honest opinion on that one. We're gonna follow up on this one again in the morning. Now, the stock that is on the thumbnail that is about to go crazy tomorrow, that one is AGNC. All right, and the reason why I like it is because of the pattern on the daily time frame. Right, the pattern on the daily time frame is actually a flag. It's a very clean one. We have done this before. We have seen this before. It's a very bullish flag, and it actually broke out on Wednesday, and it's been continuing ever since. All right, so definitely keep this one on your watch list for sure. Watch it carefully because of this thing right here. There's earnings coming up right around the corner. So I'm gonna have to see. This one is gonna have to be a hold. All right, for beginners, again, this I do not condone holding anything through earnings. So watch this one to see how it does. If the earnings are completely phenomenal, then the stock might spike a little too high, which is something that I'm kind of concerned about. Right. So what we want is for the stock to just stay in this region, move like maybe $40 up, no, 40 cents up or 40 cents down, but just stay in this region before following through, and that so that we can see a move up to like 17, maybe even $18 within the next few days. But definitely keep this one on your watch list for sure. It's very clean and it's good enough to be featured on this video. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Y'all asked some very good questions yesterday, so we're going to cover those. The very first one that we're going to be talking about, that one is TEL. And somebody asked about TEL, and I looked at it. Number one, again, I don't cover penny stocks, especially the ones that do not have options, right? Or that have garbage options. But this one, the reason why I'm covering this video is number one, obviously there is a lot of interest, lots of volume over here, right? As a short seller, I would never put myself in the front of that. Never. Nope. And also the third thing is if you look on here on the option chain, the option chain is loaded. There is a lot of open interest on here, lots of volume, and the spread is only 5 cents, which is very good. All right. And if you see, it carries on throughout the remaining dates over here. So I like this one for a potential long. I think it has more room to the upside, maybe to like 430 or maybe even 450 very, very soon. So again, I'm not bearish on this one at all. So there's my very honest opinion for that one. For the person who asked about it, now let's move on to the next stock. The next stock that we're going to be covering today, that one is JNJ. And JNJ, for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel, it did phenomenal for us throughout the past few weeks. I covered it at exactly 154. The day after that, we just kept running. There was some pullbacks along the way. And of course, all of you had concerns about it in the comment section below. But if you held, again, you would have had some nice gains over here. The stock is uptrending very, very nice. And honestly, I don't think this move is done yet. I don't think this move is done yet. There is some There is some news over here. If you look on the left side, y'all can read that 100 million doses by spring. That's what they're aiming for their vac. So keep this one on your watches for sure. The news is bullish, all right, but the technicals is what I really like, and it's been performing very, very well. The first price target that I had was 162. It got there, and now it's moving up, and now I think it can go to 170. I really think it can go to 170, so definitely keep this one in your watches for sure. The weekly looks phenomenal. We may see a huge surge coming up very, very soon. All right. Again, these are just my opinions. Do your own research. All right. Now the very next one that we're going to be talking about in this video, that one is CDNA. And CDNA, if you look on the daily, this does not look good for the longs. All right, this does not look good for the longs. There is a very bearish hammer at the top and a massive sell-off that followed right over here, and it's been carrying on all the way through Friday, and honestly I think it has room to come down some more. It's very overextended, and people who bought over here, like those who've been accumulating over here and accumulating some more, who held through earnings and this runaway gap, right? Again, for all of you beginners out there, this right here is a runaway gap. It jumps up, then just runs for a very long time, right? And now it's showing some signs of exhaustion. So if you are shorting this, I would not be too worried. I think it has more room to the downside. So consider covering somewhere around here before it bounces, obviously. All right. So just be careful on that one. Now the next one that we're going to be talking about, that stock is Jumia. And for all of you who have been subscribing to the channel, I addressed Jumia before because of the very bullish pattern over here, right? I addressed it because of the flag over here. Not the flag, there was a falling wedge on the chart. All right, there was a falling wedge over here. It broke out nicely. I told you to watch this for long to move up to 50. And then again, it formed another flag, and then it broke out to $60, right? I don't think this is over yet. I really don't. I think it has a lot more room to the upside. Not bearish on Jumia at all. And the market is actually moving up right now. So again, I think we might move up to like the 0.50% in the morning. It will be very interesting. All I can say is that if you held calls over the weekend, then you should be up substantially. All right. And especially if you held calls on Jumia, because this thing is going to open higher. Probably at like $61, and then some turbulence. It's gonna pull back just a little bit, just a little bit, not too much though, like maybe to like $55, and then go sideways for a bit. All right, just some sideways action would be nice. So just expect some turbulence. All right, the next one that we'll be covering in this video, that stock is CRSR. Yeah. All right. Now, CRSR again, I covered this one last week and I like it. I like it so far. I really do. I really do. Somebody asked about it when we were over here. I think it was like on Wednesday or Thursday. And I told that person and all of you who are watching to be very careful about this one, just in case the floor does not hold. And the floor held, nicely, and I like that. If you look at that is nice. That is very nice. Watch this thing for a long, all the way up to previous highs. I think it's gonna make new highs within the next few weeks, and I think that might be the 1, 2, 3rd bottom. All right, before we move on back up. So keep that one on your watch list for sure. I like it. I don't have anything negative to say about it. And plus, if you look closely, there's a bullish engulfing candle on the chart. All right, kind of like the same thing that happened to Vroom, VRM. I made a very special video about Vroom over here, and we were able to make money on it all the way up to $42 that week. All right, and it moved up some more, which is fine. But hey, it had its pullback afterwards, so we can ride this thing up again eventually. I will cover this one eventually. It actually might be due for a run up very soon. It looks like it. It looks like it. I like what's happening over here. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are new to the investing world, you're new to trading, you're looking to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Enjoy the outro.